Unbelievable. Sit there and tell me you're going to go to the shitter. I don't need to know you're going to go to the shitter. Although I do that too. God, do I look... I'm 6'1", 280 pounds. Do I look like your parents? Do I look like something? Do I look like staff? Do I look like somebody you should tell to go to the bathroom? I look like a bouncer. I don't get it. Some kind of a party I was taken to is what we're discussing. We got a chat room up on Blog TV. Wild and Wacky Wade. Unbelievable. I swear to God, they're like cockroaches. They congregate, and they scatter all around. And the music was from like 1980s and 90s. It was okay. Then I threw a few songs in there. I have no idea what they were. I couldn't even hear them. Then my friend that took me to the thing comes over to me and is shouting at me. I felt like saying, "Don't yell. I can hear you. It's okay. Your voice is a lot better than the music. My ears will focus on that." Unbelievable. You can't go outside and have a cigarette at this place. There's no smoking. You couldn't drink anything. I went over thinking it was probably liquor or some amazing soda or something, you know. I don't know what I was drinking out of this big jug. Some kid was looking at it. He's probably spitting in it. And it was water. I had water and pizza the whole night. Like a fat vegetarian or something. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I got there, we walk in, I had to sit at a table watching people sign in or pay their tickets or whatever they were doing. And then this lady looks at me and goes, "Who are you?" So I introduced myself, introduced who I was with. She looks at the person I'm with and goes, "Is he going to have fun?" Well, no, ma'am, you just ruined my fun staring at me, asking who the hell I was when I was sitting there minding my own business. Then the one lady looks at me and goes, "Why, you can't use the bathrooms down here. Why, they out of order? Why can't I use the bathrooms? Did you break them? Did you not install them correctly? Did the plumbing department do a wrong job again?" Unbelievable. That's going to be my new saying. It's unbelievable when discussing these parties I'm invited to. I don't know if somebody paid for the ticket or what, but... And I'm not saying I had a bad time. I'm just telling you the things I saw. And then, this just tops it all. There's pizza there. There's water to drink. And then there's frickin' Christmas cookies. Christmas tree-shaped cookies, reef-shaped cookies. I can see if you had heart-shaped cookies or shamrock-shaped cookies. But these are Christmas cookies on a nice little tray laid out, like somebody took the time to make Christmas cookies in the middle of March. I don't know what kind of holiday they were after or what kind of holiday they were having in their mind, but it certainly wasn't one of the holidays that are local or one of the holidays that are equivalent to this time of this year. Unbelievable. Then I got introduced to this lady. She's sitting there bouncing around like back and forth like a frickin' yo-yo. If you took a yo-yo and put it on one of those paddleball boards, that's what this lady would have looked like. On a paddleboard. Banging against the paddleboard, making noises with her shoes or something. I don't get it. Then there's other girls walking around with her little kid. Why do you have a little kid at a party for, huh? Especially this kind of party or something, man. With balloons bouncing in my face. Okay, fine, the little kid's cute. Go around, smack balloons in people's faces. That was kind of funny. And then, this tops it all. The friend that brought me walks me over, introduces me to two other people. They smiled, they laughed. The girl shook my hand. The guy stared at me like I was a penguin masturbating or something. And then she goes, "This is the guy they named the dog after." I guess everybody sat around the table talking about what kind of a name for this person's new dog, and I just happened to be the nice name for it. Hey, let's name the dog after Wade. Wade's also a mental disorder, so the dog will look really cute that way, won't he? Hee. You know, you can name a street after me. You can name a town after me. You can name a brand name of a car after me. You can name a mental disorder after me. Why the hell does it have to be a she-dog? A couch-peeing, newspaper-shitting dog. And then, I asked what kind it was. It's brown and black. Oh, that's nice. 15 breeds are probably brown and black, lady. Then, on top of that, she tells me it's a puppy. Let's really insult the dog's breed by calling it a Wade. This girl was thrilled with this idea. I'm gonna name my dog Wade. Hee. Hi, my name's Wade. I had a dog named after me. God, this is after all the other stuff had happened. And then to top that off, after that, she walks me over to the table again, hands me a piece of pizza with Christmas cookies on them. Here, Wade, have good news. Here's some good news. We're going to name a dog after you. Come over and have some Christmas cookies now. God, get the season right. Valentine's Day. St. Patrick's Day. There's names for dogs like Fido and Tido and Bruno and Spot and Spike. Not Wade. Does this girl have this much fascination with me that she's going to name her dog after me? God, she won't even give me her phone number, won't even go out to eat with me, but she'll name her dog after me. I don't know if that's an insult or what. Let's make the name Wade better by naming a dog after it. Jeez. And then the one guy that said he'll show up never showed up. Oh, he's going to show up. Okay, cool. Hang out with him a little bit. Talk with him. You know, he had some ideas for the show. He never shows up. Apparently, he doesn't like to dance. Apparently, he likes country music. Shitty music for rednecks. Singing about woes and ponderings and whinings. Country music. I don't need to listen to it. I have nothing in common with driving pickup trucks down to the middle of a watermelon field and dancing until cows walk through the damn field. It means the cows are going home. You're too dumb and doing something too stupid for cows to watch, and you're going to make a song about it. God. This guy dances and does all this crazy stuff in YouTube videos, and he can't show up to a party that he was invited to. Maybe he did show up and found somebody naming their dog after him and left. His name probably would be a horrible name to name your dog to. God, it was great news. I was sitting there talking to a girl, having a nice time. My friend walks over. They're going to name a dog after you. That's nice. It just ruined my chances of getting somebody's phone number. I probably ruined chances when I complained that the water tasted like fish. Probably complained when I told her that the pizza didn't taste like Domino's. Probably really had no interest in me anyway. She was standing against the wall, pacing back and forth for an hour and a half before I started talking to her. And then we had to walk around and take pictures with a camera that didn't work. So we took out something that should have been in an antique store and showed people how to snap pictures with film in it. An antique film. These kids and people and whoever was at this party. Kids is anybody younger than me, really. 18 to 23-year-olds are kids to me when they act like they did. Were probably taking pictures of the floor. They probably went in the bathroom, took a dump, took a picture of it, and now is going to give it to you. And watch the funny little face the person at the Walgreens when they develop your film do. And then, this popcorn thing, dipping cups of popcorn everywhere. You have these kind of people at the party with popcorn. Somebody's going to get drunk and throw it all over the place. Or somebody's going to run around with the popcorn, throwing it at other people. Just unbelievable. I just don't understand it. Folks, we have a chat room up on Blog TV, Wild and Wacky Wade. Wild and Wacky Wade at yahoo.com if you want to email me. I don't know if I should open the call-in numbers or not. Somebody might call in and ask if they can name their horse after me or something. Somebody may call in and want to name their furniture after me. I just don't get it. All the names in the world. And you have to name your dog after me. Name it a dog name. Fido, Bruno, Spike, Spido. Anything but my name. What'd I do this week other than this horrific party I went to? I had some fun. The person that went with me was okay. We didn't slow dance. We should have. That would have made a lot of people's eyes open. Probably would have put a bad taste in her mouth, but I don't care. That's happened. My friend decided to go get new glasses. I went with him. I had to take them. Walking in there, looking at all these glasses. $150 for a pair of glasses. Unbelievable. Sitting there watching him try on a bunch of pair of glasses and asking me if they look nice. No, you don't look nice in glasses. Take them the hell off and go get yourself some contact lenses, and you'll be all right. I don't think I popped so many bottles of pills of Tylenol and opened so many bottles that I have this week. Then it rains and snows, then it stops. Then it's nice, then it snows, then it rains, so I got a cold. Walked into the pharmacy. Walked up to the pharmacist. Asked him what I should take, told him my allergies, and he points to something that I'm allergic. I told him I'm allergic. Apparently what I'm allergic to is the only thing that fights the cold this week. Because it was on sale this week. Or they knew I was coming in the store and they wanted to give something to me that wouldn't work. God, after going through about 16 different medications, reading all the side effects, nausea, headache, diarrhea, naming your dog after Wade, that kind of stuff, dancing in circles like a moron at parties, eating popcorn, blowing it out your nose, I get to one medication that would help. So I started taking it. It's an over-the-counter med. What the hell? It makes me drowsy. So at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm sleepy. We have a chat room, Wild and Wacky Wade at Blog TV, Wild and Wacky Wade at yahoo.com. Let's see what the chat room has to say for now. Some people are making comments about not naming the dog Wade. Other people are saying it's hilarious. And spring is coming. It's been unbelievable. Then God knows what next week holds. Our Dungeons and Dragons game was just delightful. I guess some people in the story don't like it when you take a dog and you cut him in half and throw him at a dragon. Maybe the dog's name was Wade, and they wanted to cut it in half and throw it at the dragon. Unbelievable. The one player shows up not ready for anything, not ready for a character, not ready to play, not ready with dice, not ready with anything. And we play a role-playing game called Dungeons and Dragons. So we sit there for an hour and a half helping him get ready. And then he tells me, in the middle of our game, since I was the dungeon master running the game, I don't want to play this anymore. I don't like it. I said, play the game. No, my character is not good enough. He's not smart enough. He's not tall enough. Who gives a shit how tall he is? I don't understand this. Oh, he's not good enough. Well, if you played him a little bit better, and you didn't keep running into big, large thorn bushes like they were in candy canes in Santa World, then maybe your character would last a little longer. Maybe the game would be better for you, sir. Probably went to one of these parties, got shell-shocked, and then had to come to my game and get shell-shocked again. The best part of the party was just standing there watching everybody huddle around like cockroaches. A little group, and then all of a sudden one does something weird, and they all scatter. Unbelievable. I just don't understand it. I never did understand it. I don't think I ever will understand it. And I don't want to try to understand it. Because if I try to understand it, it gets worse and worse. worse and worse. I just don't get it. I just don't get what is going on. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. Like I said, this week's been unbelievable. We have a chat room, Wild and Wacky Wade, Blog TV. People in the chat room just said Blog Talk Radio real quick. Trying to advertise my show on Blog TV. It's the Wild and Wacky Wade Show. Blog TV name, Wild and Wacky Wade. We have a chat room. People can come up, watch me do the show live, and then chat in the room. Now, some people are saying they're laughing at me. I don't understand how people can laugh at me when I've had a bad week. I've had bad role-playing experiences. I went to a bad party. I had a strangely majorly mutt named after me. We almost got our electric turned off. We almost got our cable turned off because the cable doesn't want to work right and the internet doesn't, so I just don't pay my bill. Apparently, I have to pay my bill whether they give me good service or not. And the electric, I don't know how that happened. They probably don't want me to do this show or something, or my Monday show, or my Saturday show, or whatever shows I do. So if I don't have electric, I can't do the show. I gotta get a laptop or something. I had a laptop, I could go outside on any free Wi-Fi network and do the show anyways. Alright, stop saying Blog Talk Radio. Blog Talk Radio. Jeez. You know, I thought about it. I am thinking about it. It'd be a giant leap. It'd be a move. But I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Right now, it's Blog TV, Wild and Wacky Wade. Wild and Wacky Wade at yahoo.com. Unbelievable what I can do. Unbelievable what they can do. Unbelievable what has happened this week. I just don't understand half of it. And I don't want to understand it either. You know, that's the thing about understanding stuff. People are like, I don't understand it. Well, do you want to understand it? Is it going to make your intelligence level rise by understanding why you had a sucky week? Because I can't do anything about it. People want to name their dogs after me, can't do anything about it. People want to act weird at parties, you can't do anything about it. Somebody just said leave. Wow, I can't. I have to stay there with the friend that brought me. I can't make an excuse that I had a birthday party, or, you know, I just like broke the locker in the hallway, and now I have to leave before they find out I did it. One of the lockers is broke. I went out there and fiddled with one, and it wouldn't open. Reminds me of my high school years. You just walk up to a locker and you start fiddling with it and it would open. I don't understand how we went to lockers from dogs, but still. Wild and Wacky Wade at Blog TV. I'm having a nice conversation with people. Some people don't want to have a conversation back. Our chat room looks full. It may be full. It's just unbelievable. Folks, we're going to take a little break. I'm going to see what I can do not to have a dog named after me again, and we'll be right back.